This is Ladey, Keep on Frozen, and the question everyone is asking me is, how did I get on at the radio audition? Well, the actual day was great fun. It was really dark, it was pouring with rain when I set out, and I thought to myself, I'm a bit old for this. I have done some auditions in the past and it was like, really? Am I really doing this? But I did, and Dennis took me and we had some good times afterwards as well. It was great meeting some people in the lineup also wanting to do auditions, and very interesting to hear their reactions afterwards. But I'll come back to that. My own audition, it just went so smoothly. I went up on the stage, the microphone in front of me, the video camera pointing at me, the time clock there for my 60 seconds. And I have to say, I loved every second of it. Being up stage with a mic, I was in a very happy place. So the 4 judges in front of me gave me a yes each. So real X Factor style. And yeah, it felt good. Halfway through I suddenly thought, oh yeah, I better listen to these people saying yeses, because in my mind I was really just wanting the experience and the challenge of doing it. But of course, when you get those yeses, it spins you off into another little dream factor in effect. So the dreams over the next little while was, oh, what if I got round to the next round? What if I got through? What will I do then? How will I react? We had until yesterday, the 19th, and we were told if we heard back from them, then we're through to next round. If we heard nothing, we're not through. I heard nothing. But nothing from that side doesn't mean to say I heard nothing from God. During this time, it's very interesting with God saying, are you really being a flibberty-gibbet? Do you really want to go that direction? I thought the purpose and the plan was to go this direction. And of course, with the book work and serving authors and all that, do I need a distraction or something else? Isn't it wonderful how God uses something to talk to you? We know his plans are for us. I know his plans are there. He doesn't tell us exactly his plans. But he did say, why don't you take a leaf out of your own book? I'm thinking, a leaf out of my own book? What does this mean? Well, it means I had to go back to Unfrozen. Because in Unfrozen, I have a chapter on plans, talking about the plans God has for me, how I execute them, how I know what they are, how I can still explore with different things, and whether a door opens or whether it just stays as a not yet. Just wait. So the experience was good. That old thing of wanting other people's approval, it didn't matter to me in that particular exercise, which was a growth point for me. It did matter to someone that I'd got talking to in the line, in the queue, as we were waiting. She was very positive, she was a songwriter, and she was also a performer. And when she got on stage and told her reason why she thought she should be the one, she slightly hesitated, just like that, and she didn't come through perhaps as well as she wanted, but she got 3 out of the 4 yeses. But I spoke to her and said, oh, you got through, you'll be waiting for that call, and all she could focus on was the one no. And she's devastated and so disappointed and so upset because one person said no. He gave the reason, but to her, that was what she focused on and the only thing she could hear. So she had to go off very quickly for her cigarette and her comfort. It was a shame. I just thought, yeah, all that expectation in that room of over 100 people, and how many people will be going out because they didn't get a yes. 2 yeses, 3 yeses, 4 yeses. Each one just compacted on their self-confidence, because their belief is in people. And I don't know whether I was really supposed to get that next step, but other people blocked it for whatever reason. I just know that God can use things. If he wants me there, it would happen. But as it is, it's not going to happen at this moment in time. So what plans does God have for you? How do you know? Are you pushing the boundaries? Because it's still all about relationship. It's not about being passive and sitting back and saying, okay, God, that's your plan. I'll just sit back and wait for it to come to me. He wants us to engage. He wants us to try things. And he'll keep us still safe and still say, actually, that's not for you right now. And that can be his protection. It's just our own needs, our own egos get in the way sometimes. It's not so long ago I was in a job that I thought I was going to be in until retirement. But that wasn't to be either. And though that was a painful journey to come to that realisation, I'm much happier now with what I'm doing and how I'm working with people. Where are you in your progression? Keep learning, keep on frozen, because to be frozen means you take it on board as a personal insult. So I could go, why? I'm not going to listen to the BBC Radio Lincolnshire anymore. I don't want to know because they've rejected me. Well, no, that would be a frozen state. What I want to say is, I really hope the person who gets that job can go so far in it and really develop their personality and have a great number of listeners. So I will bless that station, and I will be very interested in who gets that particular role and how they progress. Just looking through the plans, and if you would like this chapter sent to you, let me know and I'll send it to you by PDF. But one of the verses that I picked up, apart from the obvious, God's plans are for you, not for against you, and that he knows all our journeys before they happen. But in Psalm 138, verse 8, it says to be confident as the expression of God's steadfast love for us is the fulfillment of the purposes he has for you. Now, there are various versions of that, of course, and the Message version basically says, don't give up on me. Asking God not to give up on us, no matter where we go, trying to find our way through this life that he's given us. I hope this has given you a little bit of thought for your life, for the plans for you. Let me know where you are on your journey. I'm really, really interested. And if we can journey along a little way together, that would be perfect. Lady AD, keep unfrozen.